Thanks for joining me again today. In this video we will cover there is no God or devil. Now the word starts off in the beginning, and this is how everything that exists has ever begun. There has to be a beginning to any book, song, play, job, meal, sickness, disease, life, sin, or even death. Everything that is except God. And because God is not a thing, He was not formed, created, started, or made. He is that He is. It is difficult for us to imagine that there is no in the beginning for God. He is the beginning. Everything we are, everything we have, and everything that we know is of God in one way or another. And this includes the devil. Wait a minute, I can hear you saying it. I just said there is no God or devil. Are you not listening to me? I heard you loud and clear, but just because someone does not believe in something or someone doesn't change the fact that it exists. If I look at you and say, I don't believe you exist, there's no you, you will not disappear, nor will other people agree with me and begin saying, yeah, you know, you aren't here. I can't see you, so you mustn't exist. That's just plain foolishness. Now Genesis 1 verses 1 through 2 states, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. All that existed before any of this we see here was darkness. At that point, even the devil did not exist. He had not been created yet. Science has proven without a doubt that a catalyst is needed to activate a chemical reaction, a law, or even a theory. Catalyst is an action or reaction between two or more forces provoked or precipitated. After creating the heavens, God created the angels, which includes the devil, formerly known as Lucifer, the light bearer, who's described as having been one of the archangels. Because he contrived to make his throne higher than that of God, he was hurled down with the hosts of angels. This is often called or cited as a myth. Genesis 1 verse 2 continues, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. There's a catalyst, the Spirit of God, who moved across the water, or the second force, and spoke the words, the agent, let there be light. Genesis 1 verse 3. The catalyst was light, science in action. So not only did God create heaven and earth, a host of angels, which includes the devil, but also a myriad of other living things with a man and a woman to rule over them. Genesis chapter 1 verse 28. But alas, just like the devil, the man and woman thought more highly of themselves than they ought after listening to Lucifer, who got himself kicked out of heaven and committed a sin of pride against God. Genesis chapter 3 verses 1 through 14 tells the complete story. Now clearly the devil is a glutton for punishment, for he was cursed a second time in the form of the snake he took on the earth. Now I know what you're saying. I still don't believe there's a God or devil. They're just myths perpetuated in our society with no basis in reality. Okay, then answer this. Where did this myth start? In the beginning. It was created by men who wanted a way to explain things they could not explain, you respond. Okay, then where did these men obtain the catalyst to form these myths? They just made them up, you Bart. Every civilization has a form of these myths. Great. Then from where did these stories originate from which these myths were made? I don't know in detail. It just happened. Where is this going, you ask in exasperation? My last response to you is in the beginning. If this video has been helpful for you, please like and share. And if you have any comments, I'm really excited to hear them, whether they are for or they're pro or con. I'm always interested in hearing what you have to say. And lastly, stay tuned. That will be coming to you next week. Until then, have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself, and to God be the glory. Bye now.